back. Time for business news now. Devan Murugan joining me. Good afternoon. Devan, Mango grounding its flights today. I mean, yesterday you were here telling us about business rescue. Mango is going to business rescue. What's happening there?
Yeah, well, you wouldn't be able to confirm your travel plans because of this, Braden. So let's stop there. If you are catching a flight with Mango Airlines anytime soon, then listen up. After it was announced that Mango would be entering business rescue, as you say, Braden, the SAA subsidiary has temporarily suspended all flights until further notice. In a statement today, the airline saying the interruption is due to outstanding payments to the air traffic navigation services. Mango's senior management and its shareholders are in discussions to find an amicable solution to the situation. It says already the embattled airline staff are said to have been working without payment for the past 2 months, and it's not clear whether the 700 employees will be paid anytime soon, Braden.
Now, our country's ports are facing one problem after the other, and it's not good for the economy. In fact, it's hurting the economy.
Yeah, you've got to get exports out and imports in if you want economic activity, and the ports are one of the most strongest or significant pillars of the economy in that regard.
One of the, they say, the lifeblood of the economy.
Indeed. So state-run ports operator and freight company Transnet has confirmed that it declared a force majeure yesterday, but says it will be lifted soon. Now, this follows the ongoing fallout from a cyber attack which hit the entire Transnet group last week. What is a force majeure? Well, it's an uncontrollable event that absolves a company from fulfilling its contractual obligations. Now, Transnet's Durban port handles 60% of the nation's shipments. The ports are also key to shippers from landlocked African countries. Transnet says some applications may continue to run slowly over the next few days, while officials continue to monitor the situation. The latest disruption to terminal operations is a further blow as the country tries to recover from the pandemic and a series of lockdowns. This situation at the ports has to be sorted out, brother.
Okay, I understand we were supposed, Devan, to hear from the Minister of Finance this afternoon on the support packages that are going to be done. It's been postponed. What's happening?
Yes, it has. And I mean, you'll remember that the President on Sunday night saying that, look, there's going to be various moves by government to support those businesses, those individuals affected by the recent riots and the continuing implications of COVID-19. We thought we'd hear a breakdown from the Finance Minister today, but it's been postponed. Finance Minister Tito Mboweni is unpacking off those relief packages. Announced by the President will now take place at midday tomorrow. As I said, it was initially set for later this afternoon. The relief packages are aimed at helping businesses and individuals recover from a week of civil unrest and the impact of COVID-19. Mboweni is expected to speak about reinstating the monthly welfare grant of 350 Rand until the end of March next year. He will also address support for uninsured businesses impacted by those riots and the 3-month deferment of pay-as-you-earn taxes. That was one initiative announced on Sunday. One economist says those support packages will affect the country's fiscus.
Simply that our cost of borrowing as a country continues to have an upward trajectory, and therefore all of the programs that one have to support the recovery of the economies that have been affected by the rioting, and all of the funds that are being earmarked for that are funds also that are being earmarked for the 350 Rand support grant that has come back, as well as then accelerating against the vaccination program. All of that money needs to come from somewhere, while, of course, continuing against the developmental agenda. So it's simply to update the economy around where are we going to get that money, why are we making the financial choices we are making to get that money from there, and to understand exactly how that money is going to be appropriated.
I think there's going to be a lot of reprioritization, maybe, that we've seen in the past when there's a new need, and the Treasury has proven in the past to be very good and effective. But they also have to identify where else are the low-hanging fruits of certain projects that may not have been committed to yet, where the monies can be redirected or reprioritized towards assisting small and medium businesses in particular who are suffering after the so-called attempted insurrection, the looting and the rioting we saw.
And if that reprioritization is not done effectively, brother, and the worry is that you will go to the international markets to borrow money. And the last thing we need is to increase the debt. So you're quite right.
Yeah. The markets, how are they doing?
Markets are in the negative this afternoon. We all share in the red. And the rand, unfortunately, continuing to track further to that 14 Rand 90 level. Let's take